Hey guys, good morning. So I'm probably about to go to the gym soon. But I did want to pop on here because something happened yesterday and I wanted to share it, and maybe somebody out there can bring light to it, or maybe give me a better insight of it, or maybe even just tell me like, girl, it's nothing, just don't worry about it. I don't know. Um so Yesterday, I meditated twice. It's been a while since I've done that, but I felt like I wanted to, and so I did. Um, anyway, so earlier in the first meditation, I did one like kind of like in the morning, and then I did another one later on in the evening. So, in the morning time, I was doing my thing. Everything was going normal, like in my normal, meditative state, like just relaxed, just not really thinking about anything, um, or at least not thinking like externally anything, just kind of just wanting to allow whatever happened to happen. Anyways, okay, so that's whatever. So while I was doing that, and my eyes are closed, and the normal like things, visions, whatever, the things that are going on with my eyes shut, because sometimes I'll be in a place, like, and most of the times it'll be like in some kind of forest or something, or I'll see trees or landscapes and stuff like that. Sometimes I'll just see like a seemingly like nothing, like just whatever shadow type images that just kind of transform. And sometimes I do see um like colors of some sort. I guess it just depends. But anyways, yesterday I was doing it, and all of a sudden I seen a face. Okay. So sometimes when I meditate, there's like images or outlines of faces. Molly, get down. No. Um of a face, and or like, of a silhouette or something like that, but nothing very clear or anything like that. And I really don't know how meditation works as far as like when you're in that state, what you're seeing. Like, I haven't really looked it up to see like if it means anything, or if it signifies anything, or whether it's your own, subconscious coming through. I don't know. But this face came through. And when I say it came through like very vivid, okay, very clear. There was no opaqueness to it or like distortion. It was just a very clear face, and it was in color too. When I seen this, it kind of like, like you're there. It kind of just was like, boo, like it just popped, like right into my sight, And this person was, I mean, I feel like the person was male or whatever it was. And it was fair skinned. The thing that stuck out the most was their eyes, because they were so blue, like blue. I don't want to say ice blue, but just a very bright blue. I'm pretty sure their hair was like a light color, maybe of a blonde. They were very fair skinned. It was a very light colored person, but their eyes were just so blue. And like in the moment, as soon as that happened, like it almost like internally like kind of like scared me, but not like scared me as like, oh, I'm frightened of it. It scared me like, like if you're walking and a friend was hiding behind the corner, and then they come out and they're like, boo, and you get scared for that split second. That's what it felt like, because it happened very abruptly. I was not expecting it. And as soon as it happened, I wanted to stop what I was doing, and I wanted to literally pull out, a piece of paper and draw. Like, I wanted to draw that face. But I didn't, because at the same time, I was like, I want to stay in this meditative state, but whatever. I don't know if that means anything. And I know, like, some people may say, I know we have power. Like, is it your brain that's making this I don't know. Like, and I really just don't even know where to begin to even look anything up or gain knowledge of that. I don't know. So I'm just not sure. And I don't know if it is just like in my quote unquote imagination or in my head. Okay, so then whatever, the day goes by. So then I come back and I decide to do some more. But this time I do a little bit of like, a little bit of yoga, stretching, because I didn't go to the gym yesterday. So I was like, well, let me get something in. So I did a little bit of yoga, was relaxing. And then at the end of it, I decided to, meditate again. This time when I did it, everything was fine. It was good. So I was laying there or whatever, because I was laying down for this one. I was just kind of just relaxing, just laying down, like stretching, whatever. Okay, so I was looking up at the ceiling. Okay, so I had my eyes closed, and then I decided to open my eyes. And when I opened my eyes, I was looking straight up at the ceiling. And when I was looking at the ceiling, it looked normal at first. And this is like what I was like thinking, like, is my eyes just playing tricks on me at this point? Like, I really don't even know. But this translucent box, okay, came up. I mean, or it's not a box, but it was like a square or a long rectangle in the ceiling where I was looking. And it had like a sequence of, like, the best thing that I can describe it is have you ever looked at a computer system or computer, and it's zeros and ones, right? I mean, you see it on movies and stuff all the time. So it's like a sequence of zeros and ones that run across, right, on the screen. So imagine a sequence of zeros and ones on a computer screen, and then imagine if you're scrolling down, like you're just hitting the down key, and it's like it's moving. That is literally what it was. Like, it was just a scroll of like a sequence of numbers or something, or I don't know. Like, they looked like they were numbers, but it wasn't. I couldn't make out like what numbers were in there per se, but I just had it like, it just seemed like these were numbers here. And so it was like really quick, like really freaking quick, but I was watching it happen. And then it stopped. And I'm pretty sure it stopped because I blinked. So once I like closed my eyes, because I'm thinking, wait, what is this? And then I closed my eyes and I opened them back up, and it's gone. But now that's gone. But now when my eyes are open, I'm seeing these waves in the freaking air. Like, and the best way for me to describe that, almost, but it's not quite the same, but like when you look at if you're out in like a hot area, and you know how the pavement creates the heat waves, or it's so hot that you can see the heat waves off of the surface, and it's kind of like blurry, and it's like blah 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 blah. Well, that's kind of what it looked like. Maybe not as like intense with the like blurriness. It's just like I could just see like this flow of waves come out, and it was like squiggles that were just running across. Like, I don't even know if that was just my eyes playing tricks on me or what, like, because I was just like, what's going on here? So I ended up staring at it, of course, and then I was like, well, where's this coming from? Like, the first thing I thought, I was like, am I seeing, because my light was on in my room, So the overall like ceiling light was on, and it felt like it was generating from that source, that light. But I don't know, because it seemed like it was coming radiating off of it. Whatever. I don't even know what that means. So I was trying to figure out where it was coming from and follow where it was coming from, like, but as soon as I was following it or trying to figure it out, my youngest son walked in, like just popped in the door, and like it completely just shut off. Like I just couldn't see it no more. Like as soon as he opened the door, because you know, like he's 6, so, and he was like, "Mom," you know, like just coming in, and it was like, like just complete shutdown. Like I couldn't see nothing, and like everything was like normal-ish back again. And I mean, it is what it is. But I don't know. So I guess I'm just on here, you know, trying to see if anybody knows anything. I don't know. Maybe it's all in my head to a good degree. Maybe I'm just seeing things. I don't know. But anyway, so if you do have any insights or links or anything to that matter that you can direct me to help me understand any of this, or if it's just completely like, girl, it's all in your head, that's fine too, because I don't know. I've never experienced anything like that, especially with the whole face thing. Like that just like tripped me out just a little bit. Like it was just okay. Like all I can see is like the person's eyes, and it was just so vivid. Like I could still see the face in my mind. I don't know. It didn't seem like, it honestly didn't feel like it was like, you know, aggressive. It felt like it was trying, whatever that face was, it was just trying to show itself and present itself. Like, hey, but it still freaked me out a little bit. And I don't even know. So, okay, so I'm going to get off here. I wish you guys well, whoever's watching. If you got anything that you can tell me or help me with, I would appreciate it. And I'm going to gather my stuff and now go to the gym because I missed it yesterday. Because I feel like that's the next thing I need to be doing is now I'm working on my inner self. Now I want to work on my outer self and kind of get the whole package going here. Make me feel better. All right, guys. Well, love you guys. And I hope to talk to some of you soon. And you guys have a good day. Mwah.